Good Friday morning. I'm Angela Purcell, joining you for the first half of the Odds and Ends program today. Beautiful day outside. Hope you've got great plans for your weekend. We're going to start off the show today talking with Susan Bauer, running for Umatilla County Commissioner position number 1. Susan joining us on the phone. How are you this morning?
Hi, good morning. I'm doing great, thank you.
Fantastic.
Thanks for having me this morning.
I'm doing very well, thank you. It's a beautiful sunny Friday. Can't beat that. So, Susan, let's talk a little bit about you to kick things off this morning. For people who don't know who you are, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, okay. I have lived in Umatilla County almost 20 years, and in that time, I've, with my husband, raised 2 wonderful children who are away at college right now, about to graduate and talking about coming home. I have a small business that the home office is in Pendleton. We serve all over the region. In the last 5 years, 95% of our work has been in Umatilla County, so that's exciting because all of my employees live and work here. And what we do is we do strategic planning, goal setting. We help businesses, we help nonprofits and government set goals that they want to achieve, help them come up with ways to achieve those. And we also help with budget management and fundraising for organizations as well, be it grant writing or local fundraising.
Sounds like that keeps you pretty busy.
Yes, we have had up to 9 people on our team. It goes by, project and what we're doing. Right now, there are 4 of us working full-time. We've had the just absolute honor. We've served over 200 clients just in Umatilla County alone. I've been at this a while here in Umatilla County, but prior, I have over a decade years of experience in banking, and that's where a lot of the training came from this. That's where a lot of the boots on the ground experience came from, managing people and helping develop community and work with people who have good ideas and then help them get what they want to do, get done.
So, Susan, with such a successful business and something that sounds like you really enjoy, why did you consider running for county commissioner?
I love that question, Angela, and I get it a lot. The reason that I want to be county commissioner is because I feel that my experience and my contributions to the region to this point have perfectly prepared me for that job. And the reason I'm so confident about that is because for the last 2013, for the last 3 now administrations, I have worked side by side the county commissioners as a consultant subcontractor. And we worked on all sorts of things internally as well as externally, like economic development. But what that's been able to do is let me get to know an inside look of the county. I've worked with every department head. I've worked with the last, 4 or 5 different commissioners. I've got a really good idea of what they do. I've got some ideas of what they can do. And I just feel like it's a natural. I feel like it's a natural fit. I've been in small business now almost 20 years, and I have someone who is younger and ready to take it to its next level, and I'm excited about it.
Excellent. You mentioned that you have a couple of kids in college right now. You were hoping, or maybe they're thinking about coming back. I think that's sort of interesting. What do you think that our county needs to do or is already doing well to that it offers for young people to come back and set up life here?
That question means a lot to me. In fact, a few years ago, it began with the Pendleton School District and then went to, 6 others in Umatilla County, where I literally went into the schools, worked with the administrators, developed a program that would get students more familiar with what the job opportunities are here and why it is so great to live here and what it means to have a rural place to raise your children. So I've been at that a long time. As far as my children are concerned, of course, as a parent, I couldn't be more delighted at the thought of them coming home. But what they've told me over the last couple of years is that going away has made them more appreciate home, that they don't like the traffic that they have. One's near Portland, the other one's in Spokane. They're tired of the traffic. They say that they love it when they can go to the store or be out and about and always run into somebody that they know here. So quality of life and the connections of people. And I think that our area is doing a good job at promoting coming home. But I think all communities, and I was one of these young people, all communities deal with us growing up and saying, we're going to go away and there's nothing to do here and I'm never going to come back here and work. But I think what we do is we find at a point in our lives where our priorities shift. And if we work within our families and if we work within our schools, talking to kids and showing students that we're very fortunate to live here. And there are communities across the world who would envy having the quality of life and the diversification of job opportunities that we have right here.
Susan, what do you see as the biggest challenges and things that you would like to focus attention on if you were to become Umatilla County Commissioner?
Yeah, everywhere I go, I see help wanted signs or now hiring signs. The workforce shortage is critical, and it's not just a Umatilla County matter. It's a national matter, and there's a lot of roots to why there is a workforce shortage. As a county commissioner, I want to continue the work I've already started. I worked very closely with Bill Elfring for 8 years, and we did a workforce study a few years back, learned a ton. It needs to be done again. We need to know what the employers are dealing with. We need to talk with people and find out why they're working, why they're not working. We need to better understand the issues. As a county commissioner, I feel like they've got a pretty good handle on things like the need for child care. I know many people who have not gone to work because it's become too expensive, especially during COVID. We need more child care options. In addition, we need to work with employers to think about how to be employers of choice. And that's a term that was used a lot years back. But basically what it means is, how to be an employer where people want to work. If it makes sense in the work environment, are we talking about creative work weeks, working from home, compressed work weeks, job shadowing? What kind of benefits are we offering? Are we talking to our employees about what's important to them, and are we doing within the work culture? Are we doing things that help cater to that? It's competitive. Our employers are competing for the same employees, and there is a workforce shortage. I want to work with those businesses. I want to work with the economic developers who are recruiting these businesses to come here. And I want to think outside the box. My human resource experience and particularly my certification in human resources, I think is going to be a big help in that because I do keep a pulse on what's going on nationally and also the innovative things that employers are doing to meet the needs of their business, plus attract and retain people.
Sure. Susan, you have a pretty full slate in position number one. There are 6 of you running for the position. I've said before, I think it's exciting when that many people are interested in taking on a position like this. What are your strengths that are going to set you apart from your competitors?
That's a super question, and I must say that I am also delighted that there are so many people who are interested in serving. The engagement is fantastic. And I must also say that all of the forums that we've had have been well attended, which I think says a lot about citizens and residents and people wanting to learn more and participate as well. How do we stack up? First, I want to say I think every one of these candidates is a good one. I think every one of us could do a good job in this job. And I was actually thinking last night as I left a town hall in a forum in Pendleton, I thought, every one of these people I want to work with in some capacity. We're all passionate about our community. We've all had great experiences. We've also all worked our tails off in a campaign, which is impressive. It shows me passion. It shows me, people who really want to roll up their sleeves and work. As far as standing out is concerned, I have experience that is very unusual for someone going into government. I am willing and I'm able to leave a thriving business. I'm choosing to leave thriving business because I want to take those business skills into government. There have been many times where I have thought government is bureaucratic, government is inefficient, government really doesn't have a pulse on the real world. Sometimes I think I was right, sometimes I may not have been right, but what I do know is my experience in the business world, I would have never been able to work with people and accomplish many of the things that have been done without that business experience. So I want to take that into government. I want to share what that looks like. I want to learn from people who have been in government a long time and just kind of challenge our thinking and try some new things. And take a real business and I'll highlight servant leadership approach into office.
Excellent. Susan Bauer.
I would say experience.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there. You go ahead and finish.
Oh, my final sentence was overall I stand out because of the experience that I've had.
Excellent. Susan Bauer running for Umatilla County Commissioner, position number 1. Anything you want to leave our listeners with today, Susan, that you would like them to know about you before they place their vote?
I would encourage everyone to take a look at my campaign Facebook page. Also, you can go out to a website, Susan Bauer for County Commissioner, and you can find out a lot of information there. Look at the sorts of community involvement I've been involved in, and look at the themes and the threads that go across those community initiatives. What I have done is absolutely not just me. The things that I've been blessed to be involved with have been with other people. They've been with groups and nonprofits and for-profits, you name it. But the thread is that I have an ability to work with groups, help them be as productive as they want to be, help them be enthused throughout their project, and then help them celebrate it at the end. I don't have all the answers, and I am not the one who makes things happen. But I have been blessed with the ability to pull people together, help them focus, help draw out their ideas, and then do something with that. And so I would just invite everyone to look at those projects, check out Facebook, Instagram, check out the website, and look for the cores and look for the themes. I have worked with groups all across the county, literally in every city, and it's pretty amazing when I step back and I just take a look at what people have done and all that I've had the chance to be a part of.
Fantastic. Susan Bauer, thanks for joining us, and best of luck to you in your campaign.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.